never been to Ochee Springs. A lot of them. You've got to go to Ochee Springs. It's one of the best archaeological sites in the state. I procured, when I was president, I procured the rights to go over there and clean up the site.
Where is it?
You know where Colorless Corporation used to be? The old AMP in Johnston, on Arthur Avenue? Across from the bowling alley, that big open lot.
295.
Yeah, near Killingly.
Okay.
Just before you get to Killingly.
295.
Yes. Ferro Jewelry.
Okay, yeah.
All right, in the back there.
Yeah.
You go there, there's a fence there. You should go there because, but don't pick up any stones. There's a lot of poison ivy there. There's a story about that, and I won't go far in it.
But can you get in there?
There's a fence. It's on private property. It's on private property. It doesn't belong to the...
We had a tour there many years ago.
Yeah.
But someone forgot to bring the key to the fence.
Oh.
I won't say who it was.
Well, Steve, it's better you don't go in there because walking on it, you know, I gave a talk on Ochee Springs a long time ago. I won't get into it deep now, but supposedly Horatio Angell, who owned the property, he was digging for gold there, okay, and he got somebody from Maine to dynamite, and they were dynamite. When they dynamited, they found a spring, and they also found a soapstone quarry. The soapstone quarry now doesn't have preforms of pipes, where they used to make pipes out of it, which we'll get into next. It's mainly all bowls over there, so that was a very old site, and it was buried over. So it was the Indian. Early man used to trade with that, okay, and they would trade, and you'd find it all through New England. You'd find soapstone from that quarry all over New England. Don't get me wrong, there was other soapstone quarries. There was another one in Oakhorn, Cranston, but that one there, the one in Cranston shows signs of pipes forms being made there. That means that was like, you know, going towards maybe 2,800, 3,000 years ago, where the one in Johnston is probably 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. And you go there and you'll see these round mounds, and they used to shape these round caps. They look like a mushroom when they got done, but they would snap it and make a bowl. I'll show you in the next. They would make a bowl something like this, and they would use these abrading stones here to hollow it out. So these are the tools they would use to make the soapstone bowl. Now, if you go to Ochee Springs, you'll see something like this, upside down. You'll see the round pot. And what they did was, they would make like a mushroom cap. See over here? And then they would pop it, okay? And soapstone is very soft and easy to work with. But then when you put it over the fire, you can harden it up. And these are the way they shovel it away and pick at it and whatnot. But there's some very good examples. What's left of the site now is only about a third of it. This fellow Woods from University of Connecticut went there and he did a study on it. They were making large bowls, round bowls, oval bowls, and even triangular bowls came out of there. So it was a very important site. And I assume that they traded along the Woonasquatucket River and found its way to the Blackstone, which was a big trading venue. So that's this is how they made their soapstone bowls before the ceramic period, when they started making clay pots. So this is long before the Native American as we know. And yes, there is some gold in that stone down there. Okay, it's 24 karat gold, but don't go digging this. You're going to waste your time. There's only little specks. But what Horatio Angell told everybody that he was sick, to make the round off the story. I don't know, we went through this whole night. But anyways, he told the people that he was sick, and he went to a clairvoyant in Boston, and the clairvoyant told him to dig on his property. He would find waters that would cure him, and he would also find a cave with artifacts in it, which he did find. But he found that before he went to any clairvoyant. He never went to a clairvoyant. he was using that as a screen, just so people wouldn't stick their nose in while he got this guy from Maine to dynamite the property. But they did turn up the spring, and actually there was a big pond out there, and there used to be a dance hall out there. So, and there was a hotel called the Elms at the corner of Killingly and Hartford. It was a well-known hotel, and it had an elm tree on it that they said had a 40-foot diameter. It was so big, and the limbs on the elm tree were like 20 feet diameter. Some of them. I'm getting off track, but anyway, I just want to know that.